Hey YouTube, A Maker's Journey here. So this is kind of like a shop update. I recently had the opportunity to pick up a mill and a lathe, and if you can see them, they're right back there. And then the other one's over here. I will turn the camera around here in a few minutes. And also I picked up some other things. Picked up the storage cabinet over here, which is pretty awesome. I really like that. And then here's the head. I have to put everything on. They need a little bit of work. So I've got to work on the quill on this one and the feed on the lathe. Also, I got a question. Should I put the mill in, let's say, a corner, or should I put it up against the wall? So I can do long pieces or something. But your input would be really appreciated. Please have a comment on it. I have two corners only, one there and one on this side. I will be moving things around. I also have a third corner, but it's kind of next to my electrical panel. Again, everything's in disarray, and I'm trying to get it all straightened up. But anyway, I'll turn this around and show you everything that I got with it. All right, here we go. Here's the head. I am currently just basically soaking everything in oil and things like that. There is a quill problem, but I noticed that this part right here may have been damaged. So I got to take all this. I'm going to do a complete breakdown on this this head and everything like that. The bed of the lathe, the bed of the mill looks like it's in pretty good shape, and we just started cleaning it now. I got my kids out here helping me, things like that. And this is everything that came with it. I got lots of stuff on the table to show you. And then we did a little cleaning here to see what it was going to look like. It's going to turn out pretty nice. And over here, the feed is an issue. Also, too, the shop is a wreck right now. But I had to do a lot of moving things around. But it works great. I've already got this hooked up, actually. And I'm just going to inch it. But it works great. And seems to be have a nice tolerance. Everything's tight. And I'm just pumped. You know, it's a central machinery. At the end, I'll tell you what I got everything for. And also, he even threw in the whey lube and things like that, the coolant solution. And then I'll start over here. So over here, I got all the hold downs, and this is actually an extra head for the lathe. And then, because he had upgraded the cutting tool holder. So this is also an extra cutting tool holder. He had upgraded the cutting tool holder here. I really like this style. I like that quick change out. So let me move on. So I got all this, all these cutters, all of these tools. This is for the lathe. This is for the lathe. And then I got this entire box of end mills. I have not even gone through them. Most of them are in really good shape. There's still nice crisp edges on them. I mean, there's a few bad ones in here. And things like that. I think some of them are still wrapped in plastic. So I really felt like I got a pretty good score here. The only thing I didn't get was collets for the mill. And this is all he gave me. He had another mill, which he was selling, much higher end. But anyway, I'm very ecstatic. Those are inexpensive compared. But I got these parallels off of him. And I also got this. You put this in if you want to face off, make a round shaft or something with a square end or something like that on it. But anyway, I still have to explore some of this stuff. I've opened some of it. But some of this stuff's still wrapped in plastic, never even been touched. So I'm impressed. I don't know what this thing is, but if anybody knows, please leave a comment. The lathe had a manual with it. But this is everything that came with it. And I feel, without a doubt, blessed that I was able to find this stuff. And also, too, on the mill, there's no play in anything on this thing. It also came with two feeders. It is called a lagun. I don't know. A lagun? A lagun? I don't know. You guys tell me what you think it's. Oh, wrong way. Okay. But it has a lot of similarities to a Bridgeport. I realize it's not a Bridgeport. But it does have a lot of similarities on how you break it down and what's inside. But anyway, that's it. I'll do a quick pan of the shop just so you can see what kind of wreck it is right now. I'm in the process of organizing and straightening things up. So, but this is the chaos that has ensued on this whole. I had to make this whole thing to be able to get it off of the trailer. He had a beautiful crane, but I had to just make this whole thing. It worked great. You know, it picked everything up with no problem. Would it have picked the entire machine up? I don't know. But because that's only a half-ton chain hoist up top there. And it's got a little age on it, so I was a little nervous about using it, but it worked out fine. So, but anyway, there's the shop in its chaotic mess. I'm emptying all of these out and putting them in those bins. I have 70-some bins. I mean, before every container, you know, like for the quarter 20 bolts, now I've got them all in one. It really saves a lot of space and time. And oh, and I also got these fly cutters along with it. Quick backstory. A good friend of mine, I've known him for about 22 years now. He's the guy who turned me on to this stuff. A friend of his was going out of business, and he was basically selling everything, just getting rid of stuff and things. The guy gave me a lot of stuff. I'm really appreciative of it. And Kevin, I want to say thank you. If you guys have any comments, or if anybody knows anything about this particular brand of machine, I want to say a Lagun or a Lagun or Lagun. It's a Lagun. But I would really appreciate it. It is a, let me just look really quick, a FT2 is, I guess, the model number. But that would really help out if I could get like some kind of manual on it or something like that. But please like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Oh, there was one more thing. I'm going to leave at the end of this video, at this point, at the end, I'm going to go ahead and leave footage of, you know, picking it up with the cranes and things like that and trying to get it into the shop. It'll just be a bunch of little cut stuff. I couldn't record as much as I wanted to there because we were trying to hurry up and get it done. So anyway, later. Rotate it this way so I can move back and forth when I try to take that head off. Like here? Yep. All right, that's good. All right, I'm going down now, guys. Watch feet. All right. How far back do you want it? I think one more run. Yeah, try to straighten it up if you don't mind. All right, that's it. Right here? Yeah. Be careful.